Phones are getting really expensive these days.
Exactly. Why spend more than you have to?
eBay sponsored this video so we can take a look at their Refurbished program, which has 4 different levels of refurbished quality.
And we're gonna have to test ourselves to see if we can tell the difference. Is that right? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, it should be fun. So with Refurbished, you can save up to 50% on some of the major brands like you'll see here in this video. And they seem pretty confident that we're not gonna be able to really tell the difference. I'm interested to see how these compare to a new phone. Can we tell the difference?
I certainly hope so. I mean, I'm really interested to see what it exactly means for a product to be refurbished.
All these refurbished phones do come with warranties and everything like that, even at the various quality levels. So you should be covered no matter what.
Right on. But we have 4 phones. We don't know which is which.
So I have the Z Flip 4 5G and the A71 5G from Samsung. What do you have?
I have a iPhone 12 Pro Max and a Google Pixel 6a.
But what is interesting is I'm assuming that also comes with a charging brick. So all of these came with charging bricks, even though I don't think the iPhone 12 Pro Max came with a charging brick.
No, this is the Pixel 6a does not come with a charging brick, I believe. But I know that this one doesn't. And these ones don't anymore either, do they?
All right, let's see if we can figure it out. I want to start with this iPhone 12 Pro Max because it didn't come with a screen protector.
Interesting.
That's giving me an idea that it's going to be the lower tier. So kind of things we'd look for is little marks, maybe nicks, anything like that. But the back seems pretty nice. I mean,
from far away, it looks pretty in good condition. I mean, there's, no screen protector, but like the sides are shiny. I'm inclined to say this is like the top level. I mean, without knowing anything about the other conditions of the phones or even what the levels are. This is S tier. Yeah,
this looks like brand new. If someone was trying to sell me this phone, I would be like, oh, they had this in the case its whole life.
Okay, video's over. We got this.
We won. Let's try the Samsung A71 5G. It's an entry-level phone. Maybe somebody younger had it. Maybe it's gone through some rough times. Right off the bat, I can see there are little scratches on the screen. So I'm doubting that this is the highest level one.
So it could be either excellent or very good or good.
Even then, I don't think it's gonna be excellent because that's gonna be like new. And like I said, there are visible scratches right off the bat. Well, this phone has a headphone jack.
Nice. It should be top tier just for that, honestly.
It doesn't look like there's any dents or anything. Do you see anything, Riley?
No, that's when I'm using my special glasses. Yeah, I've been waiting to peel this the whole time, so. Oh.
r/oddly satisfying.
You know what? Like that was, and I peeled it off and the screen is nice and clean, no fingerprints.
Yeah,
so,
put that on Reddit.
So,
Again, what I noticed is the screen on the front doesn't look like there's any damage.
Oh.
No scratches or anything like that.
I don't see any imperfections, what the heck? I really expected to see more damage.
Even on this back glass where the cameras are, like the bar, that's what's resting on the table or, ground. I don't know where you put phones. But there's no damage on anything. Oh, little light scratching on the bottom here.
Oh.
Extremely minor. What also I actually noticed with most of these phones, or all so far, no scratches at the charging port. Right around where you're charging from trying to put your cable in and missing.
Phone owners are a lot more coordinated than they used to be.
Yeah, I should catch up.
Well, especially because these are reversible, in the olden days, flip it over.
Okay, Grandpa.
That's one of my tech tips.
All right, now let's take a look at the Z Flip 4 to see if maybe this is the lowest tier, because again, there's nothing that's really clear like this is the lowest tier. But again, nothing too crazy on this one.
This being a folding phone, the hinge is something that people, often say is like one of the first things to fail in these phones. It's like another point of failure that a non-folding phone doesn't have, so.
Yeah, and this is a soft plastic screen for a lot of these foldables as well, so fingernails, things like that can damage it. As somebody who uses a foldable daily, those things can start to add up, but no, nothing crazy here again, and there's no creak in the hinge. It's hard to compare because my Oppo uses a different kind of hinge, so I can't really compare the two.
One thing that I would be looking for in a folding phone, as I said, is like the ability of the hinge to stay at that. I would expect maybe if it's an older one that it would want to snap shut like your Oppo, but this, wow, it's doing really well. When did this phone come out? The Flip 4 5G, is that what it is?
Would have been last August 2022. And yeah, you can't see any micro cracks in the hinge or where the screen has the hinge. Yeah. No fingernails or anything like that.
Screen looks good. So, okay, I'm actually a little bit disappointed. I really expected to have more damage, like physical damage, obvious.
I'm thinking that the A71 5G is the good. because the scratches on the front screen are noticeable. They're not bad when you have the phone screen on, like you can't tell.
Are there multiple scratches on this one, or just
Yes,
that
there's one,
and
and then there's one down here
oh,
as
okay,
well.
I didn't see that one.
Versus the Pixel just has it on the
This one has a little
back.
tiny scratch on the back, but like you can't even. We had to like use a magnifying glass basically. This one is the good. This one is very good. I feel like this is the order. And now for the grand reveal.
Good refurbished.
Good.
The Samsung A71 5G.
Nice. We were right. Bing. Yeah, put the bing, bing, bing. Editor, put the bing, bing, bing. So good means that it has moderate wear and it is backed by a 1-year warranty, but otherwise it's fully functional, despite some like superficial damage.
Yeah, it's crazy that's moderate damage. Like obviously it'll vary per device. Like if you're buying headphones, that might look a little bit different. I guess for a phone, the screen is the most important part, so that could be considered moderate.
Also, that phone costs $250 Canadian on eBay, which is 42% off MSRP.
42% off MSRP.
250 Canadian. That's a deep discount.
You can get like almost half off if you can tolerate a couple scratches on your screen. Okay.
Next up, we got the very good refurbished, which is Google Pixel 6a.
Wow, we're killing it.
It's like we deal with phones a lot and know what they're supposed to look like.
So very good means that there's minimal damage. It's gonna be backed by that same 1-year warranty, and then it comes with, included accessories like we saw the chargers and everything like that.
Yeah, if it comes with the accessories, those come with it.
Like I said, for something that is saying it's gonna have minimal wear, that is extremely minimal wear. I would never notice that. It took us quite a while.
Yeah.
So pretty impressive.
And as someone who just puts a case on all my phones anyways, these are things that are like basically do not factor into my usage or enjoyment of the phone.
So take a look at my phone, especially because like I don't use a phone case, and my phone does have some little scratches on it, and I'm loving this phone. This would be like a good.
To hit us with the price.
So the MSRP for the Pixel 6a is just over 600 Canadian, and it sells on eBay refurbished for 330 Canadian.
Dang.
Wow.
So just about 50% off. That's like another 42.
Yeah, 40
off.
40 something.
Editor, you know what to do.
This is for the 40 somethings.
And the Pixel 6a is only a year old. So again, a pretty steal of a deal. And when you compare it to the 7a, this phone still performs very, very well. We put it through labs testing, and the battery life and everything's really good. So
I mean, so it has been, as you're saying, it has been a year since the phone launched. So it's gonna be, you're probably gonna find it most places for less than MSRP, anyways. But that's almost 50%. That's not the kind of
you're not gonna
you
find
see.
that like at the Google store,
Wow.
probably.
The thing that I love is that they certify that they're fully functional, because it's one thing to be like, oh, it's a used phone and it looks like it's in good condition. It's another thing to have a entity certify
An entity.
An entity. That's what the E stands for in eBay. Entity Bay. It's another thing to have somebody certify that, don't worry, like it's fully functional, it's gonna do what you want it to do. So
Cool. What's next?
The excellent refurbished phone is Apple iPhone 12 Pro
okay,
Wow, we killed it.
Dang it.
Why are you just sad about that?
I wanted to be wrong.
Why'd you want to be wrong?
It's more interesting.
Why?
I don't want to be surprised.
Boo. All right, so excellent. Why don't you tell us what an excellent quality phone means?
So the excellent tier is basically the same as the very good tier, except that this one is in like new condition, and this one is allowed to have minimal wear. So this one, as we pointed out, there is no visible wear on it.
All right, so the 12 Pro Max, obviously depending on the capacity,
Obviously.
retails around 1,600.
That's messed up.
600 Canadian
1,600 Canadian
for a 12 Pro Max.
for a 12 Pro Max,
You can buy a computer.
and that's the base storage at 128 gigs.
That's
It sells on eBay refurbished for 900 Canadian.
$900.
Still very expensive for a phone, but that's like, again, close to half off.
And for a Pro Max, this looks a little smaller compared to these other large phones, but this is the Pro Max, which will have the big battery.
And the great thing about refurbished iPhones is that they last a long time. Like you can keep using them. As much as I make fun of Apple, they do a really great job at like making sure that you can use their phones for years and years and years, which is something you want to do, I think, in this day and age.
Can you guys guess which one is a certified refurbished phone out of the four? It's the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4 5G.
Wow, so certified refurbished, it's pristine, it's like new, and it comes with a 2-year warranty instead of just the 1 year that these other devices have. But what's it cost?
It's
32.
about $1,300.
Okay.
Expensive for a phone.
So the eBay refurbished price is about 1,100 Canadian.
Okay. Okay.
Save a couple $100.
A couple $100 off.
But
It's like a new phone.
pristine, some would
Why are
say.
you getting a couple $100 off? Basically just because someone else held it for a while? They took good care of it?
But what's also nice is that you'll get a 2-year warranty instead of the 1 year that you usually get with a manufacturer's warranty.
Okay, wow.
So you get $200 off and an extra year warranty.
And peace of mind. And fulfillment in life.
Buying things will make you happy.
Actually, they won't, which is one of the main reasons why you should buy maybe a refurbished phone over a new phone, is that it's like you're not contributing more to the mass of plastic and metal that's killing our fish.
Well, though your fish are dead, and you can't get your money back on that, on top of these warranties that the phones come with, they do come with eBay's money back guarantee, free shipping.
Nice. And a
30-day
30-day return policy.
Oh my gosh, we're in such sync right now. But what quality level do you think you would go to now that you've seen these different tiers?
Well, as everyone knows, I'm a minimalist. Not really. I'm a fake minimalist. But I don't need much in a phone. I would probably go with the good tier, the bottom tier. My main concerns with phones is whether they function and whether they are cheap.
But it's $200.
$200 is very nice. However, this thing was what, $350? $330 Canadian. Pixel 6a, that's a year-old phone. It's got Google's Tensor chip, which is like a fairly new chip. And I'd be happy with this one. So in this specific scenario, I would go with very good, but I very well might go with just a good if it was a newer phone.
Yeah, I think I am somebody who likes the flagships. I go through phones quite a bit, and as like the phone host, I get the privilege of using a lot of these nicer phones.
You're an anti-minimalist.
I am. I'm a maximalist. So I would probably go for a certified refurbished phone, something that'll hold its value for quite a long period of time. It's a very, very new phone. There hasn't been a new flip. But I do think for people who maybe are harder on their phones, no offense, Riley, younger people maybe with a little bit of a lower budget, there's nothing wrong with a good level phone. But in different product tiers, I would probably go for a lower tier. Like maybe headphones, I don't need the highest tier, or gaming accessories.
If we're talking like headphones or something, where you're like using it at home, like I don't care if it's got scratches or whatever on it, I would totally go with like the good tier. But if it's something that is going to be more front facing that other people are going to see.
Yeah, and with headphones specifically, you might be worried. Well, I'm a little bit worried about the fact someone else may have worn it, but knowing that it's been professionally inspected and cleaned, then refurbished, that's pretty nice. Well, you can splurge sensibly and buy that product you've always wanted using the link down in the description to check out eBay Refurbished. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and let us know if Riley and I should make more videos together.
Or more ancient structures. I did it!